Hello, and thank you so much for being for my TBC live broadcast. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for my 304th live broadcast. Now, I know I should have people coming up pretty soon, so I should have people coming up any moment, including my wonderful wife who always supports me. I know she'll be here any moment if she's not already there. And I want to thank my little one, Kayla. Oh yeah, I can see they're there. You just don't see them in the chat area, but I know they'll be there. But I want to also, okay, sir, just put yourself on mute for me, please. I want to also thank my little one, Kayla, who's already there. How you doing, Kayla? As well as my beautiful child, which happens to be Butterball, we call Caitlin. They are my three angels, and I love them so much. Okay, now, I want to say that, as we go through our journey in the Billion Coin, we have to make sure that we are vigilant and that we are always, always, always making sure that we are studying the blog. And it just so happened, for the second time this week already, admin has put my blog. I saw it. It was my 303rd on the blog, and I'll show it to you in a few moments. And guess what it says at the top, folks? See, if admin is not, we are both in agreement what we're trying to achieve for us to reach to 1 billion members. See, admin just doesn't want you to just go by and read the blog. They want you to study the blog. Study the blog. Okay, study the blog. Okay, that way you get every facet of the blog, everything that's in there. You'll fully understand. You'll be sharper in terms of the whole experience of TBC. And so let me go right now and do a screen share, okay? All right, first thing I want to do, we got a husband and wife team, Key and Bets Pio of New Zealand, for doing their 100th live broadcast. Let's give them a clap for that. Next, we also have this is Bex doing her 100 live broadcast. They actually do it simultaneously, okay, in their own home, all right? And they are also happen to be cash flow students as well. Let me see here. And this is Key Pio, her husband. Let me see, does it show? Let me see if let me start and maybe it'll show him in just a minute. Oh, there he is. Okay, let me pause right there. And that's him right there. Okay. That's Key Pio. That's a husband and wife team that are always doing broadcasts just like myself. They had their 100th live broadcast. So they're probably doing one today, which would be their 101st, but they have reached the 100th broadcast. Congratulations. Congratulations, Key and Best Pio. See, we have quite a few now that's over 100. And we may only got two that I know of that got 200, and that's Darren Hayward of also New Zealand, and also John Harder. The sad thing about John Harder, he told me in my timeline that Facebook, not Facebook, but YouTube somehow temporarily disconnected him from YouTube for 3 months. I can't imagine what he did, because he's always been on the up and up and doing things regulation wise of YouTube. But I told him he can also use Zoom video like Dan Lux did for many months before he switched over to YouTube. There are other formats you can use other than YouTube. It's just that admin prefer us using YouTube, but make sure that whatever video format you use, make sure you let your audience know, so they'll know how to come into in your chat area, okay? Because I have a paid Zoom account myself, okay? I have that, and I'm telling you this. I'm telling you that it can it can use other, you can use other video formats. All right. Okay. And here's my video. Here's my video, the 303rd video that I did yesterday that made the blog for the second time this week already. My 300 broadcast was up there, and this 303rd. See, like I said, it said the great benefits of being a student of the blog. And I talked a little about that in this particular video. All right. And once again, here's MBay. Every week, cash flow students share positive results. These are people sharing their results in day 8 training. Day 8 training. And he did it in English. And he did it also, did day 8 training in French. Now you tell me that Mr. MBay Derek not getting it done in the camera. And I saw a video, about a minute and some video that he did showing all his leaders in his training center. He did another one of those too. I don't know whether admin has seen it yet, but I know that I've seen it. Okay. I saw it on Facebook on the homepage. All right. And I think that's all in the blog. You know, I had a person on my team yesterday that messaged me, and you know, he's good for making excuses. I call them excuses for him not being cash flowing or having a way. I've given him all kind of ways to cash flow in other businesses as well as this one. He was one of the early. See, he using the word invest. Again, I had to correct him. You're not making an investment in TBC. You're making a purchase. You know, and I told him something that I want everyone to hear. Okay, and I'm going to actually come out this. I'm going to come out of this screen share so y'all can see my face as I say this. Okay, folks, let me put it out there right now for people. I once heard a millionaire over almost 10 years ago in another business I started out when I was actually working during that time. I was doing an online business. And that millionaire said this to me. The millionaire said these words. You can make money and you can make excuses, but you cannot do both. I'm going to say that again. You can make money and you can make excuses, but you cannot do both. Okay? And I messaged that to him. And, you know, and we had a good message back and forth. It's a person on my team. Because he makes excuses. I'm having a hard time getting people to listen to me about TBC. He said that about many months ago. And he has not made any money at all in TBC. And you know what I told him. Have you been a student of the blog? How many times have I told you to become a student of the blog? How many times have I told you to follow the 23-step cash flow system? And even if you don't understand that 23 steps, get cash flow coaching. I told him about my friend Randy Wilson. I said, Randy Wilson is teaching people how to make $100 a day. Go right to his website. I put the website there. And what did he say? I really don't have time. Again, if you make excuses, you will not be successful in any online business. Talking about the Billion Coin. Excuses will not get you having excuses will not get you to be successful in the Billion Coin, people. Okay? You can make excuses up and down. I can't do this. I get more people messaging me from all around the world, particularly in parts of Africa, about why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And all the answers are right there in the blog, people. Stop asking me. Become a student on the blog. Read the blog at least. At least read it. All the answers are right there. And if they're not there, they're on one other place it could be in your KCBO, which stands for Kringle Cash Back Office. See, if a lot of you probably haven't even been through every facet of your Kringle Cash Back Office. Y'all probably haven't even went through every single thing there. How many of y'all have actually printed off the public notice, the Articles of Association, the Kringle Society Statement? How many of y'all have actually printed that off? How many of y'all have given that to y'all new people coming on or told them to do the same thing, making sure they do it? How many people are doing on the day you do a verification, when you do a peer-to-peer transaction, are you actually doing a verification for the sponsor and the receiver? Is that happening in your Kringle Cash Back Office? Folks, all these things, because if you take care of a verification right then when it's time for redemption, it's already done. Then you won't have a question of whether the cookies are not showing on the cookie rewards, because them cookies are not going to show there until you do a verification under the sponsor and the receiver. It's not going to happen, folks, if you don't follow the actual steps, okay? You can't be successful. You can't be how can you become excited even about it if you're not actually doing what's necessary to succeed in the Billion Coin? So you have to make sure you are actually doing everything step by step by step. And I say again, if you're having trouble understanding the 23 steps, then you need cash flow coaching. And Randy is one of the people already that have shown people how to cash flow, starting off with $100 per day. So I should have nobody on my team, but this person has from day one, he's been in Billion Coin at least almost 2 years. He talks about he needs money, all this money in his TBC wallet. See, I said, number one, if you need to know 3 things for sure. What TBC is, what it isn't, and your correct role in the Billion Coin. Folks, if every one of you all don't know those 3 things, then you will not be successful in the Billion Coin. If anyone was to ask me that, I could give them the answer automatically. Automatically. I'll be with you a minute, right? I'll be with you because I definitely want to talk with you. But everyone here needs to know what TBC is, what it isn't, and your correct role in it. Now, folks, we're in the distribution phase. The next phase has not come up yet and won't come up for some time. See, we have to distribute. We got to empty admin's wallet into the various wallets as people come into our community, you see? Our coin would not be worth completely what it's supposed to be worth until we reach to 1 billion members. What is our coin measured by, folks? But it's not backed by it. What is it we measure it by as a person come? A grain of gold. You see, folks, for me, I don't have to ever even think about anything about the Billion Coin. I have to think about it. It just comes automatically out of my lips because it's already here. And it's in my heart. It's in my mind and in my heart, the Billion Coin. I believe in it. How much do you believe in the Billion Coin? Do you have enough belief to bring people into our community and educate them properly? How can we reach the poor, the needy, the people who's suffering. And in a few minutes, I'm going to bring on somebody that can talk to you about that. Because he often talks to me about that, because it's so true. I have quite a few. I got 3 people from the Bangladesh community that's going to come on in just a moment. But I want to say to you all something. If you are struggling here in the Billion Coin, that is whose fault? Your fault. Your fault if you are struggling in the Billion Coin. That's maybe, see, I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. It's too many excuses out here in the Billion Coin. Let's get this done. Let's stop making excuses. Because I won't stand for it on my team. I'm telling you right now. I don't want any no excuses on my team. If you're not putting effort out there to bringing people in the community, if you're not actually working through the cash flow system, if you're not actually working the rapid reward system, if you're not understanding the 3 campaigns that we have, which is the massive growth campaign, the merchant adoption campaign, and the cash flow campaign, if you don't know what they mean, then you are not being a student of the blog. You see? So I'm going to say this. Now, I'm going to spend some time right now just to bring some people on to finish out my rest of my live broadcast. But I'm sure when you hear from some of these people, you will get a better understanding, because guess what, folks? If there's not another country that understands what TBC is and work in TBC, is the Bangladesh community. So I'm going to bring on. Hopefully their Wi-Fi is working okay, and I'm going to bring them. I don't know we're going to see everybody. We can at least hear them, and I'm going to bring them on one by one. And I think the first person, Farhan, I think it's Farhan. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Thank you, sir, to giving me a chance to talk to me. I have already completed to Massive Bro campaign.
Excellent, excellent. You see, folks? You hear him? He's working the system. Go ahead, sir. Anything you want to say?
Sir, TBC is the only department, the education department and income department, which is the Kingle coin, magic coin. I really like to TBC department. And
Thank
TBC
you.
have a education department. TBC have a cash flow coaching center. Everybody needs to cash flow coaching. Must be
That's right.
need.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Excellent.
My leader says, Major Nomar Mitubai says everybody needs to cash flow coaching center to make a coaching center immediately.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so sir, please pay for me.
Oh,
Uh,
I will
and
definitely keep. I keep all of you guys in my prayers, because y'all doing wonderful, wonderful. I'm extremely pleased on the efforts that y'all putting forth in your country of the Bangladesh community. Y'all doing wonderful. Keep spreading the news. Keep spreading this experience of TBC, and keep bringing on more broadcasters, because I think y'all doing. If I had to give, in our country we give grades of A to F. I give y'all like A plus, because y'all doing exceptionally well in TBC. Keep up the great work, sir.
thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next person now. Mr. Reyes, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you very much for this. Today I come after a long time later to your live broadcasting. So there's some people they're working very well. They're very absolutely remarkable, very very fantastic work. Because the TBC platform is going on, they're in flying, like everybody is flying right now. Right now, this guy, the Farhan told that everybody needs for the cash flow coaching and something, and because of the so many poor people. So my dream always to helping the people who need our help. They don't know how to get them to success their life, to improve their life. But now we have the chance with TBC. With TBC, one platform who can help them to specifically for their situation. This is our challenge. This is only one challenge. To you see this before so many time I told that there are so many places in the world they don't have the clean drinking water. They don't have one piece of clothes to cover themselves, and they don't have one of roof and their head. They have no shelter. They don't have food. They don't have medicine. Then TBC only one platform can we help them. Because
That's
how
right.
because how to we have to more massive growth. The massive growth means my philosophy is every day I wake up from bed, I see the mirror, my face. So I'm thinking that I today, same like me, I make the double with TBC. You see, with my mission and vision, because what I know from TBC, I have to teach them to learn from TBC and to make themselves like me. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes. There's if they another day these people they understand fulfill. I mean, it's 100, not 100%, but 20 to 30% they understand. But they have the same kind of impression. They encourage themselves to make another duplicate, another duplicate, like my twins brother. There's every day, every single person in this planet, who can make themselves to every day, every single day to double. This is duplication.
That's right. It's about duplication.
Yes, this is true, because this the now the admin told us for the with the blog the how is now this world situation, the financial situation, and people their lifestyle is going on. There's so many videos I watched them. I mean the YouTube video and blogs and so many text also there. They explained us all of the things. They open. They explained it. What is now is the modern monitoring system is like same like that times with the slaves, with the slave they're selling the slave system. But now it is still we are the slave system, but modern art. Like you see this, we are earning money, we pay the taxes. We go to the bank, we keep our own money, but banks from us they're deducting from our money for the other charges. And they're similar. There's so many things are so many system is here. Like if we get the for the loan, bank loan, we have to pay the what is it called interest. That is the bad things. There's so many people that took their bank loan, and the whole of the rest of the life they are paying for this interest. What is this? How does the result come? How does this situation come? Those people are day by day come poor and poor. They're going down and down, and the some financial institution they are rich and richer because the TVC one system. This is one. I have this TVC. I have the one TVC, one single TVC I have in my my wallet, and then
Mm-hmm.
I create more broadcaster, more member, more of the TBC holder, and for this TBC, for one TBC, I utilize the rest of my life. I buy
Mm-hmm.
food, I buy clothes, I buy medicine, all of the things, including here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you know this. You have shown one videos. I watched it. There's one woman. She was crying to help us to like this. You see, one of the capitalism system is one side is there. What is it called? This, you know, there's China or something. Yeah, somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How they are come the victim
Mm-hmm.
because the wealth. The TBC is not going for that kind of wealth. TBC is self themselves is wealth. They utilize the people, the each other. They are converting from TBC to take goods and everything, food and some other
Mm-hmm.
who needs them, and they converting each other, and from them they profit, both of side, the both of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not only people, they are profitable for our this planet. We destroy our planet for the resource, all of the resource. We are what is it called? The pollution, the water pollution, air pollution, everything. We are making for our benefit because this is the dirty way. We have to go
Mm-hmm.
green way.
That's right. You're
Yes.
correct. You're correct, sir. I tell you, Irv, you made some very good points because I said before he came on, he could tell you exactly what is actually happening out there. And we got a platform and a system by which we can pull people out of the rich, out of those all those terrible situations they're in. But it's going to be but it has to be an assertive effort where all of us together are working together to make that happen. And the only way that's going to happen, that we have to get towards 1 billion members.
Yes.
So we can. So now, when we got all this coin that's in our wallet,
Yes.
we're going to be able to provide jobs for all these people, so they can have the things they need: the clothing, the food, the proper water, the shelter. All these things we can have, and that's why we're creating billionaires and millionaires, not to be flashy and have all the wealth that you see the richest have, but to use this money to use towards, or use this coin to use towards the
Yes.
needy, the people in need.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
like you're saying, sir.
Exactly.
Just like you're
Exactly.
saying.
That is my way. I want to say that because the peoples who don't understand the TBC, what is TBC, what is not TBC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Before so many videos are here, the people still don't understand what is TBC, what is not TBC. What is TBC exactly?
Mm-hmm.
TBC is
Mm-hmm.
the people money,
Mm-hmm.
not public money.
It's
Public
not
is
public. It's
not
it's a
public.
private organization. It's ours. It's
Yes,
all ours.
everybody. I, me, too, you, everybody. Our
Yeah. The
yes,
members. The
member, yes,
members.
member, yes, for member.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not TVC is just fit currency or market-based cryptocurrency. That is not
Mm-hmm.
TVC.
That's
Because
right.
this is the right point we have to understand.
We would never be on the market. Our coin would never be on the
No,
market like
no,
like Bitcoin and other matter.
no, no,
Because
no.
our coin is, see, the difference between Bitcoin and market-based coins are manipulated. Our
Yes,
coin cannot be manipulated. It's
yes,
not, because it's abundance-based coin. Remember the word abundance-based. So
yes,
we're creating abundance for all, because we're essentially, what we're doing, folks. We're taking back what's our birthright anyway. We're supposed to be abundance. Everybody's supposed to live abundantly on this earth.
yes,
But the people on top, the people, the powers that be, their system is such to make people poor. You
yes,
know,
exactly.
it's built that way. It's not for us to succeed to create abundance. It's not an abundance-based system. Our system is abundance-based.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Ryaz. I got one more person here
Thank
that
you,
I
sir.
want to thank you so much for coming. Great to see you, sir. Great to see you. Mr. Simone, are you there, sir?
Thank, thank you very much to give me a chance to talk about your live podcast. Question from Bangladesh community and also my leader Mizanur Rahman Mithu. And we are very proud of our this community and lot our admin and many thanks to give me chance this and also thanks you this our community and TBC community we are declared in the Bangladesh in 5 merchant declared in Bangladesh today. Our Rahman Mithu Bhai. Thank you very much to give me chance this your live broadcasting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on and support me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, folks. All right. All right, now. Well, you heard it, guys and ladies. Y'all heard it. These people believe in it. Do they sound like they believe in this? Do they have a belief system in TBC? Of course they do. You know, they're working the system. They're bringing people into the system. So for people who make excuses, you know, we're creating millionaires and billionaires in TBC. So it goes back to what I said before. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you cannot do both. And that was told to me by a multimillionaire over 10 years ago, face to face. Now, I wasn't making excuses, but they were talking about other people at the time. And I had another one say this to me. Y'all have heard me say this before in the other broadcasts. And this was a female millionaire that said this. She says, Steve, fail your way to success. And the reason that female said that, because she said, don't look at failure as a bad thing. Look at it as just another step you're going over, another hurdle you're going over to reach that common goal. Did admin ever say that we're not going to have some challenges along the way? Did we not go through a challenge with our old blockchain system in 2017? When some people left TBC, now some of them coming back. Because we don't have any major issues with our current blockchain, our current TBC wallet system. I don't hear nobody even talking about any problems. That was like a yesterday problem. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you this, folks. You hear it, Ryaz talk about, what was the key word he used? Massive growth. That's one of our campaigns, folks. So I'm going to tell you, thank you all from the Bangladesh community for supporting me and being on my panel today. Thank you so much. Y'all always welcome. Thank you all the people that's in the chat area that came to support me today. I want to also thank my loved one for always being there with me and always supporting me. I've had a great conversation with her this morning. I'm sure I'll talk to her later on. We'll have a conversation later on. And thank you, Miss Kayla, for always being there. Thank you also, my loved one, Miss Caitlin. Miss Caitlin, we call Butterball. Thank you so much. I know a lot of y'all have seen them on my timeline. Okay. I want to say thank you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for my 305th live broadcast tomorrow at the same time. Y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless everyone out there, all the members. Have a great one. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.